Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you today about the Tourmaster Draft Air 3 available at RevZilla.com. So the Draft Air 3 is an improvement over the Draft Air 2. You're going to get more ventilation up top and more reflectivity around the entire jacket. Now this is going to be a nice summer weight jacket with a rain liner built in. So for you riders out there looking for a little bit more protection than just riding around in a t-shirt in the summertime, this is going to be something you want to consider. Now this is going to be the traditional American cut that we've come to know from Tourmaster. Rob on my left-hand side, 6'3", 190 pounds with a 41-inch chest. We have Rob in a large. If you're looking at the size chart, he would technically fall into the range of a medium, but because of his height, he actually works out quite nicely in the large model, and there's not too much excess room in his chest. So sizes are going to range from an extra small up to a 5XL with tall sizes available. There's plenty of different options no matter what your body shape. We've got Rob in the black on red, and there's again plenty of different color options out there for you to choose from. Tourmaster has been around since 1980, and they've done a really good job of developing a high-quality product that's not going to break the bank. This jacket's going to come in around $150, and if you want to bump up to something that's going to give you a little more seasonality, the Intake Air 4.0 throws a thermal liner into this, and it's going to give you the seasonality to go from spring, summer, and fall. So if you're looking to upgrade to something that's going to stretch your months out a little bit, that's going to be an option to consider. Now, the Draft Air 3, let's break this down and talk about what we're looking at. Starting at the top, again, improvements over the two. They've added ventilation up top with their Armor Link mesh. Now you're also going to see that built into the entire body, and you're going to have a 600D polyester sewn throughout. So all those impact zones that you're looking at, the shoulders, the elbows, and again stitched throughout the mesh, you're going to have that nice beefy 600D construction. Now if I have Rob just hold his arm up, you're going to see that there's a Velcro adjustments. Rob actually has some pretty stout arms, so there's not really any adjustment needed here. If you had some skinnier arms, you could actually ratchet that down a little bit and just give yourself a nice snug fit. You're going to see reflectivity come down the entire sleeve, and again, nice Velcro cuff here. And if I flip this up, you've actually got a really nice microfiber material under here, really soft against the skin. Again, it's those little touches that just add a little bit of comfort. You can go ahead and throw the arm down. You got hand warmer pockets on your sides, and again, a nice YKK zipper up front. We know how we feel about YKK zippers here. Rob, I'm going to have you go ahead and turn away for me. Now, if we break this down the arm, you're going to have CE-rated armor at the elbows as well as the shoulders. And the one thing that I want to point out is the armor in this one is a little bit of a harder armor. Yes, it's a CE level protection, but it's not necessarily the most comfortable. This is something you might want to upgrade. But again, for the $150 mark that you're getting into this jacket for, you can easily upgrade the armor to something like the Force Field Flex Net Armor. It's going to be a much more comfortable option for you. If you look down this entire thing, again, this is that 600D construction. Rob, put your arm up in the riding position for me. And again, you're going to see you have ventilation under the armpits here, that mesh technology, just allowing the air to flow where you need it most to keep you cool. Down along the waist, again, Rob's a little bit of a skinnier guy. You do have waist adjustments here, which are going to allow you to tighten this down to best fit your form. Rob, go ahead and spin to the back for me so we can look at your back. Now, Rob's got some shaggy hair, so you can't really see it, but perfect. Underneath here, you're going to have that microfiber collar. This is the same material we saw in the cuffs. I really like this collar. It's much more comfortable than some of the more expensive jackets I have in my closet. Moving down, again, you can see the reflectivity moving along the entire back of the arm. You've got the reflectivity in the Tourmaster logo. Again, increased venting along the top, pushing that air through, keeping you cool. 600D construction, again, lining the mesh, and again, full mesh construction with a slight drop seat. So if Rob is actually using this in more of a full tuck position on a sportier style bike, it's not going to separate from his pants. The other thing that they've actually done with this is there's a zip pouch in the back here, and let me find the zipper, and you can open that up, and if he takes the rain liner out on a ride because it's just really hot out, it's not raining, he has a place to store it. You can stick it back there. Just a nice little added feature. The last thing I want to point out when we're looking at the back of this is that it does come with a back pad. Now, I will say this is probably the first thing you want to upgrade with this jacket. Not only is it a little bit uncomfortable, it really doesn't do anything to keep you safe. Unlike the elbows and the shoulders where it's still CE rated, it's just uncomfortable, this is something that really is a little bit misleading. I would go ahead and throw something like a D30 in there. You're going to have to trim it a little bit to fit, but it's going to be a huge upgrade for you by doing that. Go ahead, Rob, you can spin all the way around for me, come around again, and go ahead and unzip the jacket for me. Like I mentioned in the beginning, they're going to use YKK zippers in this jacket, really nice zippers. You're going to see he's got a double layered rain guard in the front here. You can open that up as well. And you can see that's the Velcro attachment on that just keeps any water from coming through. It's a full liner on this, and it's going to add as a wind stopping layer. So again, if it's a little bit chillier on those summer nights, you can throw that in there. It'll block a little bit of wind, but it'll still allow you to breathe, so you're not going to be sweating crazily when you're out there on a ride. If we look at the inside of this, Rob's just wearing a t-shirt. It's a really nice soft mesh. It's not going to rub against your skin, not going to irritate your skin, so even if you're not using base layers, you're just rocking a t-shirt, it's going to be super comfortable. Rain layer is going to unzip, and you're going to see you have that same nice soft mesh on the inside. Again, inside pocket right here. Really simple design, really great little setup as far as comfort's concerned, sitting against your bare skin, again, if you're just rocking the t-shirt. You go ahead and close that up for me, Rob. Now, again, at the $150 price point, I think Tourmaster did a really nice job with this jacket. Yes, there's a few things you can upgrade as far as the armor is concerned, but overall, you're going to get nice protection at an affordable price point, and that's what Tourmaster does well. There's a lot of folks out there rocking Tourmaster jackets. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, do me a favor, click below. Read other riders' opinions about the Tourmaster gear they have hanging in their closets. You have more questions for us? Never hesitate, get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Tourmaster Draft Air 3. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.